You're what? You're depressed? Well, good for you. Congratulations. And you're in good company. There's so many friends that you have. For some reason, people like to be depressed nowadays. And, I can't blame them. My name is Rick, and I'm a psychologist and a marriage family therapist. This is not a therapy session. If you're having problems like suicide or whatever, call suicide hotline or see another professional like a psychiatrist or your doctor. When I talk about depression, two things. One is a clinical depression, and that's basically a chemical imbalance. It runs in the family. So look at your family, your parents, your grandparents, aunts, uncles, who in your family is or have been depressed. And if that's the case, you may want to check out with your doctor or a psychiatrist and get some medication to stabilize your imbalance. But these are the minority. Most people are not clinically depressed. Most people are situational depressed. That is, if your wife leaves you, you feel devastated. You feel lousy. You want to commit suicide or whatever it is that you want to do. When you lose your job, you feel like a failure. You feel like you're no good. But those are situational, because once you find another job, you don't feel depressed anymore. The depression evaporates like the dew in the morning sun. When your wife leaves you and you find another wife, you're not depressed anymore. You're happy again. So that is situational depression. But I think a lot of people like to feel depressed because it's a pity party. They feel sorry for themselves. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Well, if you have a party, why don't you have a glass of wine with it? At least, it livens up the things a little bit. But I'll give you some pointers now to deal with it in a more constructive way. One is, if you feel depressed, and for how long have you been depressed, and how long do you want to be depressed? But if you feel depressed, give it a time factor. Time yourself. Give it 15 minutes in the morning. Say from 9 till 9:15 or whatever works for you. Then you're finished. You're done. You've done your depression. Get on with the day. Go biking, go hiking, go out for lunch, meet with friends. Do whatever you do. But you don't have to sit in the corner and feel sorry for yourself. So give it a time frame. That's number one. Number two is reframe it. When you feel lousy, when your business fails, so you feel like a failure, that's a good word to use because you know how to deal with that. Reframe it. Sadness, anger, failure, words that we often experience and know how to handle. Depression is something that we can't handle. So throw it away. I personally don't have time for depression. Too many things to do. Too many things and many places to go. To me, depression is just a waste of time. I'll just have a glass of wine. Okay, thirdly, for how long do you want to be depressed? If you don't want to be depressed, then don't do it. Stop it. Get out of it. Take control. And that's exactly the 3 points I want to leave with you. Take control over your life. Give it a time frame. Reframe it in different words and stop it if you are feeling depressed. Okay, thank you so much. I just want to plug in my book here. I've written a book which is called Major and Minor, coming out shortly, available on Kindle and ebook, etc. And it basically deals with how to improve your life, how to improve your marriage, how to improve your family. It gives you concrete, practical things to do to make improvement. All right, till the next time, thank you so much.